to it. And this is without the blur, this is with the blur. Without, with. So it's just going to depend on what you want. So what we'll do is just give it a blur of maybe 1, just to soften it just a teeny bit. I don't really like a lot of blur. And make sure repeat edges is on. This way if you get to an edge, it doesn't give you a square edge, so just keep the repeat edges on. Okay, let's go back to the comp. We have a little bit softer edges now than we did before. Let me zoom back out. Now what we're going to do is add a glow to it, just to kind of make it look way better. So we can turn back on the displacement outline, turn it to an add blend, and you'll see it does add a little bit of glow to it right there. Now for this we want to add an effect called glow, and I'm gonna go with the fiery color, so it can be any color you want. There, or dark red. Okay, now glow colors, change that to A and B colors, and then just adjust the threshold down. And this is just gonna have to be to where, you know, whatever looks good. So not all the way down, just you want it kind of just to look right, you know, for every shot's gonna be different. Your radius, you don't want all the way down, it leaves too sharp. You just want, you know, whatever look you're going for. I'm just gonna adjust this to the way I think it looks right for this one. Maybe a little bit more glow, but bump this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I have a situation where I need to adjust keyframe my glow a little bit because of speed. You know, I come to a slower stop here, so things kind of bunch up. So for here, what we'll do is keyframe, glow, radius. We'll just keyframe everything, and I'll just adjust it to where it looks right for me. Good. We're gonna come out. I want a little bit more glow right before it bunches up, which would be about here. Kind of like the radius the way it is, so we'll just leave that the way it is. But here I don't like the glow, it's a little bit too much glow. Here, maybe crank the radius down a little bit. Yeah. Tweak this up a little bit. Also do the same for this one here. I want it all bunched up there. Okay. Be perfect. Now for this, it may go up a little bit more. My glow here. Threshold. It's good. Okay. Then back here. Definitely a little bit too much here, so turn the glow down a little bit there. Threshold, leave it there. Radius, about there. Good. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Let it go just so we can see. Alright, now let's play with this a little bit and see if we can get a little bit more orangey color. I don't like too much yellow in it. See, basically I just play with everything till you get the look you're going for. Okay, that looks cool. I'm we'll just leave that the way it is there. And I think that's perfect for that. Okay, now if we want to soften the glow edges up, we can also do that. If we want to add a blur, we can, just make this glow a little bit different. I'll just show you what that looks like. Go to blur, fast blur, add it before the glow, so it can sharpen up the edges, all the little echoes. It's going to sharpen all those before it does the glow, and you'll see it gives a little bit more fiery look to it. See, it gets rid of those little edges, which we want the edges for the displacement, because we want that texture to ripple out the backdrop. But for the glow, we really don't want the sharp edges. I mean, at least I don't. I think it looks better when it's just blurred just a little bit. Maybe not so much there. Just a little bit. Just so the edges ain't as sharp. Okay, so that's perfect there. Okay, we'll leave it there for now because I'm going to show you how to add the overlay of the original text back on the front of this. So, okay, we need to go back and get our text. So, which would be not this one. Where the heck is it? Should be this one. Yeah, text comp. Okay, let's grab the bottom text comp. We're going to copy this one, the normal one, since it doesn't have any effects to it. Copy, bring it back over, put it above the displace outline. Okay, and that gives us the displacement over our effect that we did. We definitely want it over. Now we want to go to keying, lumi key, key out darker, threshold to 255, and of course we want to soften the edges, so feather, just to kind of, because we want it to kind of blend in with the glow too. Just play with everything, see what looks right. Don't want the black to show as much. That should be good. Okay, maybe a little bit more glow there. Edge thin. Alright, let's just leave this set to 0. Well, let's go to 0.3 just to give it a little bit of a thin edge. I just want this to kind of work around to the glow like that. That's good right there. Alright. Now, let me go ahead and set this. I don't know if add will help on this one. Yeah, it definitely seems to work better if we just add it too. Just certain clips just ain't gonna look right if you use the add effect, so that's why I hesitant on using it. Plus I like to add that you can't get, when you do the add, you can't really do the glow thing unless you add a blur to the alpha channel on it. So let's just keep it at normal. And just soften this up again a little bit. So I want to get this. It's just hard to go up just that little bit that you want. I want to get rid of the black like that. There we go. That's all I want to do. I just wanted to go up a little bit. That should work.